Hey, here are a couple of updates we added to Snaply recently. First of all is copy last dictation. You can now, for example, just copy something, have it on your clipboard, we paste it normally. You then do a new dictation that will be added to the top menu. You finish the dictation, you get the text, of course. You then copy again, you still have the old value on the clipboard. But let's say that this wasn't inserted for some bug or problem, or you just want to have the last dictation, you can find it here on the top menu bar. So that's number one. Number two is a quick redesign. As you can see, this top section have a new design, and also these items here. You can always click them to see the full chat history. And these options still work, but the design is slightly different, nothing major. Get also a bit more of an explanation of what's about. Then biggest change here is the new local model has been updated to Gemma 4, which is much better than the current model, and it's not even fine-tuned. So now it should be much more accurate with translations and any other kind of behavior like that. For example, I'll do it in, I don't know, Spanish, maybe it's the most common language after English for the use base, if I can find it, yes. And then now translate this text. I'm not Spanish, I'm Italian, but this seems to make sense. So yeah, translation should be better, and overall any interaction with a text should be better. Differs immediately from Apollo era, Apollo guidance, while advanced had a small processor, limited memory, and only focus on critical functions, which is exactly what they say here. So overall, I'm feeling very good with this model. Of course, it's not the cloud models. So if you want more powerful models, you always have like the Gemini models. But this is a very good local option. I'm considering even adding a bigger option for people with more than 32 gigabytes of memory. That could be pretty interesting to see. And finally, a big new feature is meeting recordings. You can now start recordings. These will get the audio. Will then, we can do a fake test here. Basically, it will get the audio, then it will break it down in different speakers and create a summary. It's still pretty bare bone, like I already know 20 features to build on top of this, but this could be cool. Just to show you, transcribing, generating titles, splitting transcript by speakers, and then generating meeting notes. Yeah, the discussion is focused on the new audio processing features, system capture audio and breaks it down by speaker. It's decent. Start recordings. You can reproduce the audio here. These will get the audio. And just to give you a more realistic example, if you have multiple speakers, here you can see the breakdown. You can even search helpful or design, and you can navigate across the transcripts. Here you get the meeting notes. You can also edit it, so you can edit it in place here. You can delete, you can do anything you might want. Maybe I need to do something because the arrows are moving the audio instead of the text, which is pretty annoying. But other than that, it's working. More features, as I said, will need to come. For example, you could have a chat here and ask to edit the summary or get more like ask questions about the meeting transcript. I think this is a decent first version. You can still do all of that if you want. You just click copy transcript, you go to ChatGPT, and at least you have the full transcript, and then here you can do, hey, tell me blah blah blah. Yeah, other things are you cannot rename these speakers. Yeah, many features still to come. But I think it's a decent, like, if you want to play around with it, let's say, it's decent. Yes.